So I had a conversation today with a senior officer at Pasco County, and his perspective on things was encouraging, and I wanted to share what he expressed had worked well with them in the past in relation to working with NGOs. And I thought this was the best answer or the best operational use of NGOs that I have heard of since I've been doing this for 10 years. And their idea seems simple, but it isn't the perspective that a lot of government agencies have when it comes to interacting with NGOs. So I wanted to share that with you, and hopefully what we have is, maybe there's some government officials that'll be watching this that are tied to emergency management, and the light bulb will kind of go off and say, yes, I understand. We need to be working on something like that, and we're going to take this concept and we're going to structure it, and we're going to provide communication, and we're going to build a relationship with NGOs in our area, small, medium, and large, with all different types of capabilities, and we're going to figure out how to plug them into a major disaster response, and we're going to have regular communication with them, and maybe even do exercises with them, right? Which would be great. So the idea that they implemented was that they send 1 or 2 officers to an area that has been impacted. Those 1 or 2 sheriffs provide the leadership and the communication between the EOC, emergency management, local LEO, and the response effort in that area. They are not there to do the rescues. They are there to coordinate the people and the resources, the NGOs and the CERTs and any other resource that may get pushed to that area. So they become like the incident commander for that small area, and they have the autonomy and the authority to run things how they see that need to be done, obviously within general guidelines. But what they're doing is taking advantage of the skills and the initiative of the NGOs that have certain capabilities to put themselves out there. And even if they can't, they can't say, well, I've got a small boat crew, but they're willing to go out. The sheriff is accepting the risk that comes with the benefit of the vast majority of the situations turning out positively. So they're avoiding managing the 5% of negative outcomes that will happen in any scenario, which is fantastic. They let the NGOs come in or the National Guard come in, and they give them a mission in that area, and they turn them loose, and things just start to get done, because a lot of these NGOs bring a lot of experience to the table, and they can do things with or without the guidance of the sheriff's office, but they're going to be more effective if there's somewhat of a relationship and there's communication between the parties without a government trying to stifle their initiative and capabilities that we have seen over and over and over again when NGOs are the only thing that can get to the people at the scale that's needed to really make a big impactful difference. And strangely enough, a lot of that formal communication piece is not happening prior to the disaster. This is all being done on the fly. So if we can move that planning piece in front of the disaster instead of after the disaster, who knows what kind of benefits we'll get. So keep that in mind and think about that approach for your emergency management plan, and look at how PubSafe can be a central hub, that when NGOs move into a central area, if they're all on the PubSafe platform, PubSafe can be up in the emergency management center alongside the official EOC map and information, and those 2 data sets can be used together to coordinate the volunteer side and then coordinate the official side as well. So start with the free PubSafe mobile app, and then if you're an NGO or a CERT team, upgrade the mobile app to Pro and sign up for your online PubSafe web portal account, where that's where you can see others and start sharing information with all of the limitations that you can set for visibility. Thank you.